Tips and resources for new vegans. It can be very confusing to a new vegan to know what to listen to. There are so many different types of vegan diets and opinions. The best places to find the right information often depends on the type of diet you want to be on, but the truth is there is a lot of good information too. The following resources will give you good information and keep you on the right track. Forks Over Knives. This is a great website, but it's also a movie that you can watch on Netflix and possibly Amazon that helps you understand a healthy vegan plant-based diet that will work for most people. Plus, they don't use processed food and all the recipes are super simple and tasty. Dr. McDougall. This site has a variety of great information, including even some free downloads and menus that you can follow. Since he is a doctor, he also has a health medical center and many programs you can sign up to be part of to help you on your vegan journey. Tryveg.com. This is a great site that has recipes, and a free starter guide for new vegans too. This site has everything you need to begin a plant-based diet off right. Starting off healthy with the right information can make all the difference in your success. The Plant-Based Dietitian. If you want some one-on-one help, the Plant-Based Dietitian is a great place to get information, find out about books she's written, and to even sign up for coaching with Juliana Hever. Thrive Magazine. This online magazine has everything you'd expect from a magazine, but it's all dedicated to veganism. They'll help you with health and wellness, culture, recipes, shopping and so much more. USDA Farmers Market Directory. This is a directory kept up to date by the U.S. government. If you want to find a farmers market in your area, this is the place to go. Shopping at your local farmers market is better for the environment and for you too. Food blogs. There are so many amazing food blogs you must check out as a new or even an old vegan. Try fatfreeveganblog.com, osheglos.com, and greenkitchenstories.com and more. There are so many there is no way to list them all, but if you do a search on Google you're sure to find them. Today there is barely any excuse not to be vegan. It's healthy for you, healthy for the environment, and simple too. You don't need fancy ingredients or special vitamins, and there is no such thing as carb combing to create complete proteins, which have been debunked for some time. Just eat plants, and you'll be fine. Tips for being a vegan when the rest of your family isn't. It can be difficult for you if you're the only vegan in the family. This is especially true if you're the cooker or if you're the child. Many parents don't understand, and if you're the parent, cooking meat might make you feel emotionally bad. But you can get through this if you plan it right and are open. Educate yourself. Provide written education to your family from reliable sources such as doctors, nutritionists, and not groups like PETA. They'll immediately be turned off by that. A good show to watch together is on Netflix called Forks Over Knives. Explain you want to eat this way because of health and put no judgment on them that makes them feel guilty about the animals. Be patient. Remember that you probably didn't decide this overnight. Don't expect your family to follow you just because you want to. Granted, if you're the mother, you do have some power over your kids when you feed them. You can choose not to cook animal-based meals as the person who cooks. No one is forcing you. But if your spouse cooks themselves animal meals, you should refrain from being judgmental. Be prepared. If you have a plan, you can make sure you always have something to eat. But do remember that most family functions aren't about eating. Even though we make so much that we do about the food you can always eat later. You won't go hungry. But don't make a big deal over it if there isn't anything. If you make it a habit to bring food with you, it'll be okay. Stay flexible, always be ready to make a new plan. If your diet is extra strict, such as only eating raw or something like that, it will be really hard for you to be around your family sometimes, so it's better to stay flexible and be willing to just not eat without calling attention to it sometimes. Connect more, remember to pay attention to the conversation and talk to your family and worry less about the food and more about the togetherness at events. Laugh a lot, remember to laugh. Some of your family members will suddenly act like they are nutrition experts when they live off fast food when you become a vegan. You have to laugh about it. Make friendly dishes. There are dishes that make themselves easy for both vegans and meat eaters alike. Pizza, lots of Italian meals, Mexican meals and the like often can be made totally vegan with the meat on the side for those who like meat to add. You can be vegan even if no one else is. If worse comes to worse, just declare the topic off limits and do your best to stick to your diet and let everyone else stick to what they've chosen. Sometimes just being a happy example works better than trying to be too much of an activist with your family.
I know that you like it like that. I wear designer, check the name on the tag. White fox fur on my jacket. Excuse me, that's